Dataminers have already started poking through the files of the PTR, and Aggrend has the most epic response to all of it. My name's Coyote, and let's get into it.
Stupid Coyote.
Aggrend is the senior producer for the season of Discovery, and he's just been doing an amazing job. I'm a total mark for the guy, because everything that about season of Discovery I've really enjoyed, and it's from his direction. So I hope he keeps it up. But they released the PTR recently, and everybody was kind of worried about all the data mining that's gone on. There's a lot of spoilers out there, but let's take a look at Aggrend's response. Aggrend said that he wanted to take a moment and talk about it. All right, you're going to see many things coming out of these data mines from the PTR, and he just wants you to know, look, it's not all going to see the light of day. Some of this stuff is just experimental. They're just messing around to see what's going to be fun. Additionally, all these stats and abilities, they are going to be subject to change. And that's something that they've done really well in Season of Discovery, doing their best to keep everything balanced. And he responded to people saying, well, why even put it on the PTR? And his response was the best I think you could have asked for. Look, we've got to stress test this thing. We don't want anybody to not be able to play the game because of constant crashes or server maintenances being forever. That is one of my most frustrating things about WoW is you get that patch, and for like the first few months, you're down for like 2-hour server maintenances. And that's usually a retail problem. But in Season of Discovery, it's been really nice that you get to usually be back in the game for like 45 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes after the realm resets on Tuesday. Having this stuff on PTR allows them to really see what's going to happen. Will it be able to handle an influx of players? Will it be able to take these certain abilities? Are they working as intended? And if you don't do this, well, you can expect more issues come day one. And that could be a turnoff for a lot of players. So putting it on there is probably the best idea. Really get in there, make sure everything is working. You don't get that out of a lot of games recently, even in the World of Warcraft. This one I thought was kind of funny because his best advice for avoiding spoilers was like, just avoid spoilers. I was like, okay, that's super simple. There's a lot of channels out there reporting on speculation as it's for sure set in stone, and I understand where they're coming from. They're excited about these things. But I think Wowhead's done a really good job, though, about this too, adding the spoiler alert, and some of the more popular channels have said, hey, look, we're only going to talk about what we know. Shout out to the Comeback Kids. I watched their video today. They said, hey, look, these are the slots that we know for a fact are in the game right now, as released by WoW. These are the runes that are supposed to be in these slots. Speculation doesn't do us any good until next Thursday when the patch actually drops. This really only applies to Season of Discovery because we don't know. That's a part of it, that mystery that surrounds this classic journey. So I just wouldn't get your head wrapped up around what people are actually data mining right now. I appreciate you tuning in for today's video. If you found any of this helpful, drop a like. If I missed something, make sure you leave a comment and leave a subscription too. It really helps the channel. My name's Coyote, and as always, happy adventures.
Stupid Coyote.